Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And I was starting to toy around with the idea of lights for our animated light circuit. In fact, I need to turn that off. So we got our circuit turning on and off the lights and all that jazz and manual overrides. We did all that last time. And we have this base clock here. The clock isn't doing what I want it to. Is I can use the clock I was just playing around, use it, and then basically there'll be alternating on and off, because that's how the clock works. So, but for these particular lights that I want to put down the middle of the ship here, which we're going to work on here in a little bit, but I set up this row here just as an example. It's going to have 6 segments in it, too tall. And I'm not exactly sure on colors and whatnot, but this is basically for example. So let's have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's label this as the side lights. Because I'd like other lights, like blinking lights and whatnot, but side lights. In fact, the blinking lights are going to be easy to do. We're just going to grab this and we're just gonna do something like I'll check out blinking light in here. There. Oh, actually, we should probably be like doing that in symmetry mode. So we want symmetry lefty righty, and I would like symmetry uppy downy. Offset uppy downy, by the way. Now let's make these orange lights in here. There we go. And this should also be placing them, yep, down in the bottom of those. All right. So when the launching lights are cycled on, these should all just blink. There we go. Ah, and the symmetry, we got all that done right now. All right, awesome. So let's turn on the launching lights. Now they are blinking a little off kilter. Why are they off kilter? Because I don't know why they're off kilter. Oh, because of it's the size of this thing, and also it's complex lighting. It's hitting the inside of that groove and all that jazz, and there's a lot of them. So, huh, missing one. Well, that's sad. Huh. Oh, I just straight up missed one, I guess. Undo, and let's grab our and put it in here. Why are you grabbing the and not any other part of the another part of the circuit? Well, that's because when the circuit is off, the and must be off. So I could end up being with the activation on or off, or this not on or off, or well, I guess the delay would always turn off. But I'm for sure the and will be turned off with the circuitry. Anyway, see, that's the clock is going to be for little blinking lights like that, but for my cool animated lights, they're going to need a special clock circuit. I guess you could call it that. So let's see. No, I didn't even wire those up. So let's wire these up properly. And so they come down. All right. Now this is what I figured out I needed to do. I need an and here and a not here. This feeds into the not and into the first delay. This not feeds into this and. The and feeds into here. And I want my flip-flop here telling me the lights are on to feed into this one. And of course we have to, there we go, we have to prime the pump. Prime the pump. There we go. So what happens if I didn't do this? Well, if I didn't have this part of the circuit, then I would be, well, hold on. Let's get everybody resituated. I turn this one on, then it would go cycle through, and that would be the end of it. That was all she wrote. It would never uncycle. And I also want this one to control when it's on and off. So this nifty little circuit's gonna set all that up. So let's grab you. Let's first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I should probably do it on the other side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything cycles on and cycles off. All right, that's sort of what I want. Actually, that is exactly what I want. That's no sort of about it. So now how are we going to do the rest of this? Well, let's turn these lights off so things aren't blinking at me. And let's also run back up to the bridge and make sure symmetry. I always like to come back to the core to make sure symmetry's set. Just a personal thing. See, that's going to be too tall. And like 12 wide. That's not right. And why are you not? You should not be allowing you to cycle. I mean, like, oh, because yeah, so I overrode my own circuit. Wait a minute. Huh. I had this working a moment ago. What did I do wrong? And that feeds into... I adjusted it while it was running is probably my problem. Yeah, I adjusted it while it was running. There we go. All right. What did I agree? 12? Let's move mode. And rip that out. And that one. And this one. And the other one. And his friend. And his brother. And his cousin. And his cousin's friend. And his cousin's friend's brother. All right. How did I do this? I did this all piecemeal, didn't I? I don't want to do piecemeal. I just want to run it like this. There we go. All right. I am underestimating the length of... There we go. And let's take that down and 50. 50 is still not enough, but it is more than what it was. All of a sudden my eye is itching. Must be allergy season. It's a joke. For me, it's always allergy season. Dust allergies. So I am always allergenetic. I always have some sort of allergy going on. And let's segment these out. There we go. I want them to be distinct compartments. right, stop all that. Oh, stop it. Stop it now. All right, did I get everything both ways? Nope. Not even close. All right. Now, and in order not to go grab each individual thing one at a time, we're going to actually use these to place them. So that's one. So I'm placing, and in symmetry mode, when you place something, it still lines up with all the logic and all that jazz. So everybody on the other side should also be linked up to the appropriate, yep, all linked up. So now let's grab the second and put that in the second slot. See, work harder, not smarter. Or something like that. All right. There we go. And let's go grab the third one. And we can use this experimental one to check our work. So it is number 3. You run her down. Don't run her down, but run her down. All right. And 3, 4. All right, we're starting to get the high range of my counting capacity. And probably the high range of your patience watching this. And we're going to come back and pretty this up a bit later. 5. And I would hate to have to do this without advanced build mode. I think every game needs advanced build mode. Even games without building in them need advanced build mode. Now this is not an overly complicated design or anything of that nature. It's a fairly simple logic circuit, a fairly simple pattern for the lights. I've seen people do all types of cool stuff, but not me and not today. All right, so let's turn on our lights, go boop, unset our symmetry so we can see what's going on better. All right. Everything looking good? Everything's looking good to me. Okay, so let's go to the other side and make sure all that works. Always test your logic. Even if it's the most simple circuit ever invented, test it to make sure you didn't mess something up. Because you probably did. All right, I like that. Huh. Just sitting here staring at the logic. Okay. We got our blinking lights, got our warning strips or unloading strips or whatever you want to call those. Got those 2 types of lights, and let's turn off the launching lights, and that should not just die, but they should cycle out. Awesome. You know, this simple little, what was going to start out basically just to be a rack for these fighters, is turning out a little more complex than I had first intended. You know what? I think I'm okay with that. I think my heater just cycled on. How cold is it out there? Anyway, I'm sorry. Getting distracted. Let's also come down here, grab that and let's throw a couple there we go. So I have blinking lights up by the bridge. They're a little off sync. No, they synced up, but that's a rendering thing. Oh, turn off. There we go. All right. I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll do you cats later.